Channel. I hope everyone is doing well, having a great day. If you're new to my channel, I upload new videos every Monday and Wednesday. So this morning I was super inspired on packing up my kitchen because we're moving only 20 minutes away, not like a huge deal, but anyways, we're moving 20 minutes away. Things still need to be packed up, and we're packing up all my spices and my pots. And my boyfriend was saying to me, you know, do you want all of these things? Do any of these like get the boot? Do you not want to bring some of this stuff? So as we're packing and going through everything, I'm like, oh, well, this is like the most important thing. And oh my God, I could not live without that. Thinking of all these things, and I'm like, wait, a lot of these things would be perfect for a weight loss starter kit and to kind of like put everything together. Packing is really annoying, but something good came out of it. This video idea. So if you want to hear my weight loss starter kit of all the things I think you should get when you are beginning your weight loss journey, of course you can build off these things and buy more things or buy less things, but at least you have like my full starter kit. Okay, so I'm sure many of you have heard the expression, abs are made in the kitchen. Weight loss, made in the kitchen. Although I'm not sure if anybody says that, but it's true. Weight loss starts in the kitchen. It starts with what you're eating. A lot of times people think, oh, to get abs, I need to do, you know, like 1,000,000 crunches. And although crunches and sit-ups and core work is very important for your core and to see abs, you're mainly going to see the majority of the ab definition, flat stomach, you know, just looking toned in general from what you eat. So we're going to start this video by what you need to have in your kitchen, what I think you should buy, things that are not like filled with a ton of sodium because sodium can make you bloated and all that kind of stuff. And also, you know, replacing butter for better options. Okay, so my first checklist, we're going to start with spices. These spices are game changers. The first is pink salt. Pink salt is Himalayan salt, but most people just refer it as pink salt because it's pink and it's really girly and I think it's adorable. Pink salt is much better for you than regular salt. You can get pink salt at Trader Joe's. Most grocery stores have pink salt. I put pink Himalayan salt on everything. If I'm making avocado toast, I mix it in my avocados. If you're going to make guacamole, for example, put it in that. Put it on your meats. If you don't eat meat, put it on your tofu. You can literally, anything that you would put salt on, switch to Himalayan salt. It's much better for you. It has minerals in it like magnesium, potassium, calcium. So in other words, you're getting more out of it rather than just taste. Another thing, and this is just something personal that I noticed, is because it's big and so flavorful, like it's really salty. Like if you love salty foods like I do, you're gonna love pink salt. It's like the flavor is there. But because it's so big, it's like sea salt. Because it's so big and like very salty and chunky, you use less. So you know how it's always better to use less salt because less salt, it makes you less bloated. My second spice that I would definitely get, and this is more for flavor rather than like health benefits, but garlic salt. If you watch any of my cooking videos, chances are I've used this garlic salt. I'm very loyal to this one brand. I don't like all garlic salts, just this one. It cracks me up that I have like a garlic salt preference. Like, no, it has to be this garlic salt. A little goes a long way, so if you're worried about the, you know, sodium intake or anything like that, like I said, a little goes a long way. You can put this on your meat. My favorite thing to put this on is chicken, steak, shrimp. If you're making anything garlicky, throw this on there. Even if you don't have garlic, if you're like, oh, I went to the store, I forgot garlic and this recipe needs garlic, because I do that all the time. Garlic salt. Like, it literally kills so many birds with one stone. I love it, and like I said, the flavor is there. I even put this on rice cakes, and there was a time my boyfriend caught me in the kitchen just like licking the garlic salt. That's how much I am obsessed with this taste. And last but not least, as far as spices go, black pepper. You just can't go wrong with black pepper. I love it on steak. I love it on veggies. Like when I'm, you know, trying to use veggies that I haven't used all week and they're about to go bad, I'll put them on a pan with a little olive oil, a little of my pink Himalayan salt, maybe garlic salt sometimes, maybe not, and black pepper. Oh, it's so good. It's like eating like chips because they come out like crunchy and it's really good. Okay, so now we're moving into cooking oils. The 3 cooking oils that I recommend are coconut oil, olive oil, by the way, those are just the 2 that I use, and then sometimes avocado oil. Now I mainly just use coconut oil and olive oil. avocado oil can get pricey, and I do want this video to be more budget friendly, and I stopped buying avocado oil because it does get pricey, and I just don't really notice a big difference using it, so I'm not really seeing like why I should. But if for some reason you don't like olive oil or you don't like coconut oil, there is avocado oil, but like I'm saying, it does get more pricey, so I'm just throwing that out there. Coconut oil is a great replacement for butter, especially like if you just want something a little more thick in your chicken. Chicken can kind of be like a very basic meat, and I used to love to cook my chicken in 2 sticks of butter. I know. Don't tell me how bad it is, just because I already know, and I do still love butter, and sometimes even now I'll still cook with a little butter, but just like a tablespoon. Like I used to use 2 sticks, now I use a tablespoon. But coconut oil is nice and thick, kind of like butter, so it does kind of replace that juiciness. So if you're like me, you love butter, you're gonna love coconut oil. Another great thing to have on hand is olive oil, of course. Anything you're gonna cook on the stove or in a pot or in your crock pot, I love having a crock pot by the way, or in the oven, you're gonna need olive oil. That's just one of those things that you're gonna need. Almost every recipe that I know with baking and all that calls for olive oil. Okay, so now moving into my vinegars. So the 2 vinegars that I definitely recommend having in your starter kit is balsamic vinegar, which is great for so many different recipes, not to mention even a great salad. You know what I mean? Like balsamic vinegar, I have so many uses for it, and the amount of bottles of balsamic vinegar we go through is insane. The other thing when I was thinking of this list for you guys is when I'm looking up recipes or using recipes from my meal plan, a lot of these things that I'm mentioning come up. Next one is apple cider vinegar, and there are so many health benefits to apple cider vinegar. I recently just did a video on all the great things about apple cider vinegar and sort of like more about it and why you want to buy apple cider vinegar with the mother. What's great about it is it has good bacteria in it if you buy it with the mother. So when you're buying apple cider vinegar, make sure it says with the mother, and that means it has good bacteria in it, which is overall good for your health. I take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar every single day for weight loss and to speed up my metabolism and just overall boost my immune system. I also love to brine my chicken in apple cider vinegar, and that's where I just take raw chicken, put it in a bowl with apple cider vinegar, and that way it sort of cleanses the chicken in a way and also makes it cook better. Okay, so the next thing that I would have 100% in your starter kit is a weight loss cookbook. I have my own on my website, snowsamo.com. Snow is my initial Sam Nicole Oscrow. I always get asked, why did you call your website Snow? That's why. But I have all the original meals that I made to lose weight, the original 60 meals that I used to get abs and a flat stomach. And what I like about my plan is it's beginner friendly. If you're new to cooking, if you're in high school, if you're in college, if you're out of college and you're just new to cooking like I was out of college new to cooking. Like my parents never taught me to cook, and I never really had an interest in cooking until I was on my weight loss journey and saw that, hey, if I want to lose weight, I need to eat good food, and I can't rely on other people's food. I have to actually make my own. So when I got into cooking, I started putting different recipes together, and I made my own cookbook. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting some sort of weight loss cookbook so that you can start getting more ideas, and that way you don't feel like I keep making the same thing over and over again. I need more ideas, but I can't just, make anything. It has to sort of be weight loss friendly. So that's why I definitely encourage my subscribers all the time, invest in a cookbook. Okay, the next thing in your starter kit should be sweeteners, and I put like a slash flavors. So sweeteners, you have the options to choose between honey and agave. I personally have been like on an agave kick, but I do like honey as well. And this way you can start getting into more natural sweeteners. Now these things do have calories in them, they do have sugars in them, so you want to follow the measurements and actually measure them out when using it instead of just like going crazy, just because for weight loss you do want to reduce your sugar. So just be careful with that. But they do make you feel better. I've heard so many bad things about Splenda and all these artificial sugars, so I did switch over to honey and agave. And then under my flavors checklist, I would get a lemon or a lime and get these things every week. You will be surprised how many recipes call for, a little bit of lime juice or a little bit of lemon juice on top, and you will taste the difference. You're like, what is that even gonna do? Just squeezing some lemon wedges? How is that gonna make the food taste any better? But at the end, when everything's all cooked and put together, it tastes so amazing. And also, I like to have lemon water every single morning. I just think it tastes so good. It breaks up like how much water I'm drinking, because water can get boring. But the next thing you should have in your weight loss kit is a protein powder. Recently, I switched to a plant-based protein powder, but I also love whey protein. They make a great breakfast on the go. They will also fuel your muscles and repair them after working out. So if you are trying to build muscle and get lean at the same time, a protein powder is going to help you because there is so much protein packed in one scoop when you're making a smoothie. It's crazy to think that like that one scoop has so much protein, but protein powders offer protein that you can't absorb from your food. Okay, last but not least, in the food section of my checklist is frozen fruits and frozen veggies. You can still buy fresh along with frozen, but definitely get frozen. They make your protein smoothies, or if you're gonna just make a regular smoothie, taste so much better because they're frozen, and also it's budget friendly. Okay, so now we're going to move into equipment, affordable equipment that you can have at home on days that you don't feel like going to the gym or you don't feel like going to your workout classes. Or if you're like me and you do a lot of at-home workouts, I do a mixture between at-home workouts and classes. I don't like go to the gym and like freestyle workouts where I just like kind of do my own thing. I don't do that. I just do it at home. So one of my favorite tools are ankle weights. I have 5 pounds and I have 10 pounds. And I buy these at Target. You can also find them on Amazon. And I have so many workouts on my channel with ankle weights. If you're trying to build that booty or even just lift it or sculpt it or just like make it go like from like to like, ooh, nice booty, ankle weights are where it's at. I would definitely get a pair. They're not that expensive and they're great for spot treating. And then the next two things I want to talk about you can get at the same store, and I buy these things at TJ Maxx because you can literally buy them for like $3 or $5. Like they're very affordable. And that's a yoga mat. I got my yoga mat. It's cute. It's pink. TJ Maxx might actually even have ankle weights. I've just never seen them at mine. But you could buy kettlebells. You could buy just like regular dumbbells. I've gotten so many uses out of these kettlebells that I got at TJ Maxx. They're so affordable and there's just so many different things you could do with them. If you're looking up workouts and they're like holding a weight and like doing abs, you can hold them, and they're also like so light that they're like not dangerous. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've never really done anything quite like it, so let me know if this was a good idea and if I should keep being more creative and inspired by my move. Let me know. I love you guys so much. Have an awesome day and I'll see you soon. Bye!